G'day and welcome to This International Student Life, produced by Wise Words Media. And we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy studies as you prepare. You might be a prospective international student based overseas. You might be a parent of an international student. You might be involved in the industry, in the recruitment, as a recruitment agent overseas, recruiting students, attending fairs or open days at international campuses for Australian universities. Welcome and welcome to this special episode, this exclusive episode, looking to share information about some stats and statistics that we've researched in the international student space. There'll be a short 30-second break. Don't go away, we'll be right back. G'day, welcome back to this episode. It's great to have you with us on This International Student Life. And what we're hoping to do in the future is similar episodes as we move away from specific topics like Orientation Week, and we've got a series coming up hopefully the end of April, start of May, about student accommodation. But what we're aiming to do with this channel is to provide some topics of interest, and not so much as commentary, but we're researching and pulling together a lot of information available in the public domain that may or may not be of interest. It's all a bit of testing the water, just throwing things up against the wall as a metaphor, just to see what sticks, see what our audience likes. And today we've got an introductory insight into where do things stand at the moment in Australia, as to where are international students coming from, what is their country of origin, because we've certainly noticed in our stats that there are a lot of viewers overseas from a lot of countries that are very interested in this type of content. So as an introduction, this will be the first of a 3 or 4 part series over the next 3 to 4 weeks. But what are the talking points about this topic? India has overtaken China as the top country of origin for foreign students in the state of Victoria in Australia. Point number 2. The drop in Chinese students is due to a lot of factors. There's also around this is geopolitical tensions, plus the appeal of online study. And hasn't that transformed over the last couple of years for everybody, whether you're a student or a worker, a primary school student growing up in Melbourne or based overseas? Online study, remote working is now part of our lives for the time being. And finally, Melbourne's Lord Mayor, Sally Capp, is very vocal about the return of students. She's pushing hard for it, and she's even made the papers today again. But recently, a few weeks ago, she was making a lot of noise about international students and their return, promoting it, asking for it, pushing the government, advocating that because international students, before the pandemic, they made up 38% of the residents in the central business district of Melbourne before the pandemic. So obviously landlords of apartments, a lot of new developments over the last 15, 20 years in Melbourne, apartment towers going up everywhere, all around Melbourne, not just the CBD. And that's where we'll leave it off for today, just to introduce this topic and just to see what the interest is. But we'll be coming back with another 2 or 3 episodes about country of origin for international students, because it's very significant that students from India are reported to be overtaking China as the destination departure point country for a lot of international students now that Australia's borders are opened up. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. The footage that you're seeing in this episode as we run this audio report is from students at various campuses, Orientation Week in the first weeks of February and May 2022. If you've got any feedback, please drop us a line, drop a comment. We'll endeavour to get back to any queries or any comments are all appreciated. And of course, it helps grow this platform. And like, and most importantly, subscribe. And even more, we would really appreciate if you could share an episode or two from our platform on your social media channels to your friends and your family, or maybe you're an alumni who still keeps an interest from overseas that you like to keep abreast of what's going on in the international student space and in your particular industry. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. This International Student Life is produced by Wise Words Media and Columbia Films. Information in this episode is sourced from information available in the public domain. Wise Words Media does not take any responsibility for any errors or omissions of information contained in this episode.